Hey everybody, Ryan here from Rhino Hockey Channel. Alright, going to be going over the first round matchup between Edmonton and the Los Angeles Kings. Edmonton Oilers are the top seed in this, so they have home ice for 4 of the 7 games. Alright, let's get started with, if you have not done so already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell to let you know when I drop a new video. And make sure to let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree with my prediction at the end of the video. If you don't, that is fine. Just be civil about the whole thing. Don't be rude. And let me know what your prediction is, what your reasoning is. I want to hear. I want to know, because I always find these sort of things interesting. Because everybody has a different opinion on this thing and what their opinion is to how these things go. Let's get started. This year in their matchups, Edmonton was 3-1. LA was 1-2-1. Edmonton lost the first game on December 5th, 2021, 5-1. So LA definitely had the advantage in that game. Now, next matchup, on February 15th, day after Valentine's Day, 5-2 victory for the Edmonton Oilers. On the 30th of March, they played again. Edmonton won 4-3 in shootout. And then one matchup this month, Edmonton won 3-2 on the 7th of April. No overtime or shootout for that one. That was regulation victory. So, pretty close. I mean, they're pretty evenly matched in the matchup between these two in the scores. They were not far off. I think LA ended up scoring. I think Edmonton ended up scoring one more goal than LA did. So head to head, Connor McDavid, of course, was the top scorer for Edmonton. Shocker. 3 goals, 3 assists for 6 points. Honestly, kind of low, honestly. But still, good output. Zach Hyman, 1 goal, 2 assists for 3 points. Same for Evan Bouchard and Patrick Kane. Oh my God. Patrick Kane, wow. Evander Kane. Patrick Kane's not in the playoffs. Sorry about that. Then you have Warren Foegele, Derek Ryan, Cody Ceci, Leon Draisaitl, and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins with 2 points each. So LA succeeded at one thing, shutting down Draisaitl for the most part. 2 points in this matchup. Surprising. Mike Smith, top goalie for Edmonton, 2-0. Had a good matchup for him. Then on the LA side, Trevor Moore, 4 points, 2 goals, 2 assists. Not bad. And Drew Doughty, who will not be playing in this series, unfortunately for LA, 4 points, 1 goal, 3 assists. Then Danault, 1 goal, 2 assists for 3 points. I'm sure he's hoping to replicate what he pulled off with Montreal in the playoffs last year. Victor Arvidsson, 1 goal, 2 assists for 3 points. Then you have Alex Edler, Grunstrom, Kempe, and Kaliev, all with 2 points each against Edmonton this year. Jonathan Quick was their top goalie in this matchup this season, 1-1-1. So he lost in every way possible, pretty much. This is how the scoring went this year for these two teams. Connor McDavid, the top scorer in the league this year, 123 points, 44 goals, 79 assists. Leon Draisaitl, not far behind, but still far enough, had 55 goals and 55 assists for 110 points. Another great year for the two of them. Zach Hyman, still think that was a great pickup last year, but 27 goals, 27 assists, 54 points. Great year for him. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, 11 goals, 39 assists for 50 points. Had some injury trouble this season, but still a decent season. Evan Bouchard, breakout season for him. 12 goals, 31 assists for 43 points. Honestly, I was looking at the stats because I have not been able to watch as many games as I'd like this year. You have 2 infants. You have to watch a lot of brain-numbingly boring things for adults. But they love the bright colors. I'll say that. LA, Andre Kopitar, 19 goals, 48 assists for 67 points. Another year leading this team in scoring. Adrian Kempe, 54 points, 35 goals, 19 assists. Philip Danault, 27 goals, 24 assists for 51 points. Great first year for him. He'll be the shutdown guy facing against McDavid and Draisaitl a lot, or at least McDavid. Victor Arvidsson, 20 goals, 29 assists for 49 points. Definitely a decent year for him. I mean, he's definitely done better. But, you know what? For what he did last year with Nashville, pretty good year. Trevor Moore, 17 goals, 31 assists for 48 points. Had a very good year for him. I'd even say possibly a breakout year. On the Edmonton side for goaltending, Koskinen was the top goalie, 27-12-4 with 3.1 goals against average and 903 save percentage. The numbers are terrible, but the wins are good. Mike Smith, 16-9-2, 2.81 goals against average and 915 save percentage. And Skinner, 6-6, 2.62 goals against average and 913 save percentage. My gut says they're going with Mike Smith on this one. Definitely going with experience, I think. But it's, like I said in a previous video, it's going to be a short leash for either him or Koskinen. I think Koskinen's leash is going to be a lot shorter than Mike Smith's, because Mike Smith has more of the experience factor, the veteran factor, where Koskinen, he has the veteran status, but he's not done well in the last few years. So hopefully, maybe he can figure it out, but that's going to be one Achilles heel for his team, is the goaltending. Defense, I don't think they've improved it enough, honestly, but we'll see. We'll get to that in the predictions. With the Los Angeles Kings, Jonathan Quick, top goalie, definitely his best year in the last couple of years, I think, honestly. 23-13-9, 2.59 goals against average and 910 save percentage. Cal Peterson, not a great season for him. 20-14-2, 2.89 goals against average and 895 save percentage. I think they expected more from him this year. I don't think they expected Jonathan Quick to be taking over the starting role again. Then Garrett Sparks, 1-0-0, 1.85 goals against average and 936 save percentage. He can play like that every game. He'd be a starter right now. But I think that was just more of a luck of the draw type of game. On the injury side for Edmonton, Darnell Nurse, this one could be a big loss for them. Out until at least May 2nd instead, in which case, like I said in previous videos, those ones may roll over to day at that point, starting tomorrow. Him lower body injury, I mean, having him out, that's a big hit for this defense. And it's already a defense that was lacking on strong defenders, and he definitely is probably their strongest defender. I mean, not in the defensive game, but just strongest, like he can move people from in front of that and take them down if he needs to. He definitely is something they're going to miss, especially in the playoffs, if he can't play. That Oscar Klefbom, I don't think this guy's played in like 2 years, it feels like. But he's out for this entire season again with a shoulder injury. We'll see if he ever comes back, and if he ever comes back, able to play what he was before. Injury side, like I said, Drew Doughty not going to play in these playoffs. Same with Sean Walker. Both are out till at least September 15th with a wrist injury for Doughty and a knee injury for Walker. That's basically their top pairing on their defense side. So that's a big hit right there in and of itself. I mean, Drew Doughty with his 2 Stanley Cups he's won, having the veteran side, Sean Walker, a pretty good young defender. I'd say more of a defensive defender than an offensive one, but still can chip in some offense. But that's a big loss right there for LA. Last playoff appearances, Edmonton lost to Winnipeg 4 games last year in the playoffs. Ouch. That was in the first round too. And LA lost to Vegas in 4 games in the first round of the 2018 playoffs. So they haven't been in the playoffs in about 3-4 seasons now. So first time back in a little while. I think there's going to be some rust and some young guys trying to figure out how to play in these playoffs. But they got guys like Dustin Brown, Andre Kopitar, Jonathan Quick is back there too. Unfortunately, Doughty's not going to be there. That's going to hurt this young defense. But he'll probably be there after games or in between to try and help him work on stuff, probably, is my guess. But they may also just have him not come near him. So we'll see. On the dark horse side for Edmonton, it is the cancer of hockey, Evander Kane. Because you know what, that guy, he has so many problems going about around him. It's obvious even the Edmonton guys are not fans of his. Because, what was it? I forget who it was against. There was at one point he got into it with an entire team. I think it was Minnesota. Yeah, it was when Ryan Hartman flipped him off. Oh, God, that's still hilarious. Everybody paid for his fine. That is still the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. But Evander Kane went after, I think it was Kaprizov against Minnesota, and everybody on the Minnesota side immediately jumped on him. And guys from Edmonton, they waited a little bit Till they got involved and just said, "Hey, come on, calm it down, just calm down. It's okay, it's okay. We don't like him either." But we'll see how this goes. Because I mean, Evander Kane is built for the playoffs. He's definitely a playoff player, but he's also had problems in the past with San Jose. His only times in the playoff, because all his other teams never made the playoffs with him. But his couple years with San Jose in the playoffs, he made a lot of stupid mistakes where he took dumb penalties, especially against Vegas. There's something about Vegas that just does not sit well with him. But don't have to worry about that this year. But anyways, he just takes a lot of dumb penalties at bad times and causes issues for his team. Nonetheless, his issues off the ice. So this guy, if he can put that all behind him and just play a simple game, he'll be an effective player this year. If not, he'll be the dark horse for the other team too. Anyways, the dark horse for LA, I'm going to say, is their entire defense. Like I said, they're missing their top pairing. They're not going to have Drew Doughty or Sean Walker. That hurts. Big time that hurts. But this young defensive core, I mean, Alexander Edler is now the top veteran on that D-core. I mean, he's not what he used to be. I'm just saying that. Not what he used to be. Probably his last season is my guess. But he can maybe come back for another year. But if their defense can find a way to mesh well and work, especially against McDavid and Draisaitl, if they can shut down McDavid and Draisaitl, they will win this series. But that's a big if. Big if. No, dang cat. Sorry, cat left a present for me. Luckily it's not poop. Oh, well, I said poop in this video for the first time. Yeah, whoops, I'm over with the video then. Anyways, this LA team, we'll see how it goes. They're a young team, so I'm not expecting a whole lot. That's why, for my prediction, I'm predicting Edmonton in about, I'll say 6 to be generous. 6 games. Edmonton, yeah, they don't have that much playoff experience either, but they have enough, and they have McDavid and Draisaitl, who, honestly, this could even be a 4 or 5 game series. If those two can get going and this LA defense and Jonathan Quick can't stop them, this is going to be a quick series. Because they're just going to unload the offense on these guys. But, like I said, if LA's defense and Jonathan Quick can surprise people, if Jonathan Quick is a starter over Peterson, or Peterson can, then maybe they can pull this off. But I just think this is a learning year for LA. Because they have a lot of young guys who need to learn the playoffs that they have not done in a few years now. So, that's my prediction. Edmonton in 6. So, Edmonton fans, yay! Canadians, yay! Canadian team advancing! At least it's not Winnipeg, I guess. But still, anyway, I think Vancouver is the more hated of a bunch, I think. But I'm not Canadian. I don't know which ones Canadians don't like. I just know they like Montreal and Toronto. Those ones for sure. But Montreal's not a factor in this year. Toronto is. Excuse me. Dang allergies. Anyways, that's what I got for you. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button. The one with the big thumbs up. And also hit that subscribe button. And also hit the notification bell. Little tiny bell next to it. That will let you know when I drop a new video. If you enjoy my videos. I hope you do. And also let me know in the comments what you think. If you agree, disagree with my prediction. If you do, great. If you don't, let me know what you think. Or let me know what your prediction is. And let me know what your reasoning is. I want to know. I find it interesting because everybody has a different opinion and different reasoning behind their opinion. So let me know what you think. And other than that, I will see you on the next video. Bye, everybody.